All right, everyone, welcome to the channel. This is, my name is Steven. We have Logan here, Luke. So this is the first video of this channel that we're starting. It's gonna go through Disney, Universal, some other stuff as well in Florida. We moved down here about a year ago, so buddy? Something like that, Logan? About a year or so ago, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I said I was gonna do it in May. Today's the last day of May, so I really try to make sure when I say I'm gonna do something, I'll follow through on it, and I said I was gonna do it a few months back. I was gonna do it by May, and that forced me to do it by May. So a couple things, my microphone is not attached because I had to get a cable for it, so I'm waiting for that to come in. So when the cable comes in, we'll make sure that we use the microphone. So if the audio is a little bad, we're sorry, right? Sorry about that. And anyways, we're gonna explore Magic Kingdom today. And one thing we always love about the Magic Kingdom is the castle. So let's show you the walk into the pathway down Main Street where the castle comes into view. I think that's a good place to start this channel, is something iconic like that, something that feels like home, feels like family, which Disney does for me. So let's do it. All right, so here is the view, the front, Main Street. And let's take a look at this beautiful view that never, ever gets old. Whether you move here, like we did, you live here, or if you're just visiting and you visit multiple times a year, or if you've never been here before, this is what it's all about when you think about Walt Disney World. All the other parks are amazing as well, but this view is probably the most iconic and never, ever gets old. So let's go have some fun. All right, we're gonna ride Pirates of the Caribbean. You guys excited? Yeah. Luke, excited to ride Pirates of the Caribbean?
Ride Pirates of the Caribbean.
Don't tell him, Carlos. Don't be cheating.
Now, you scurf! To see the look Captain's Paris. You'll be a nice shiny reward. As a career, what would be more rewarding? Drink out with me.
All right, what'd you guys think of the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Thing good.
Logan, what you think, man? How many times have we ridden that ride? 100?
At least 50. At least
50? Maybe 100? Something like that?
I'll
Okay.
say 150.
150? Yeah. It could be. I don't know if it's that many, but at least 100 times I would think, right? Something like that?
Something with 50.
There you go. Something with 50. All right. All right. So where are we going next, boys? Want to do Haunted Mansion or what?
I want to do the Monsters in platform.
All right. We'll get to that one. Why don't we go ride to Haunted Mansion? Haunted Mansion?
Yeah.
Who wants to do the laugh floor? We'll do that. All right. Let's go do that. All right. So you want to take the bypass from all the crowd? You know, the parade's starting at 3. What time is it? We got plenty of time. Okay. So we're going to take the bypass.
Hi, my friends. Just to let you know, Jesse does not have an official line streaming.
Say hi to Jesse. There's Jesse. Everybody say hi to Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Never know who you might run into. I don't know where Woody is. So we're gonna bypass the crowd down there, and we're gonna take this shortcut along the waterway here. A lot of cool things to look at. Less traffic. Frontierland now. Waiting for the parade to begin. We're gonna try to squeeze in Haunted Mansion, guys. All right.
You guys can see the castle right there.
Yeah, there's the castle. And we can see the Haunted Mansion is about to come into view over there.
Coming up to just buy it. Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know we would say fine.
All right. We're over about Liberty Tree Tavern. An interesting point, for those of you that don't know, is the sidewalk is primarily like a copperish, darkish red color, but there's this brown running through the middle. And if you don't know what that is, that's representative of the days when people used to dump urine and feces out of the window, and it would run down the street. And they did that on purpose to reflect that. So that's what it is. It's urine and feces running through the streets of the past. One of my favorite places, and they have a lobster roll there that is unbelievable for the price. So it's actually a really good deal. You can find a seat instead of a bunch of places, and you can just walk up, and there's no reservation needed for that. And then we have the Haunted Mansion here, which we're gonna ride. We have the gift shop, Memento Mori. And if you're not familiar with that phrase, basically it's Latin. It says, remember that we all must die. So it's kind of a somber saying, but also, you live your life day to day, and no matter what obstacles you face, you assume that those obstacles are being placed there for a reason to put you in a better spot. And remember, you're not always going to be alive. We all must die, memento mori. And so we try to live every day the best we can. There's the Liberty Bell in all her beauty. So here's an interesting fact as well. If you read all of these individual stones, they give you a clue as far as who might have been the murderer. Cousin Maud, the twins, Aunt Florence, Uncle Jacob, and last but not least, Birdie. So here's the question, do you know who the murderer is? If you read these, you can figure them out. I know who it is, but if you know who it is, put it in the comments and explain why you selected who the murderer is. They currently have this section roped off, but you can actually touch these and make sounds. Pretty cool. They're the same with a library as well. The books up here, and they have symbols on it on the book. So the question is, there's a message. So you can decode the signals or the symbols, you'll get the message. So if you know what the message is, put it in the comments. And if you're looking where you go into the ride at, to get a little boost, you want to look for...
Keep on moving all the way down, please.
Your ghost host.
her.
And consider this.
So we're at Disney World.
This chamber has no windows.
Is the wall stretching up, or are we going down? Put it in the comments.
With priceless first editions, only Ghost of
Serpents and spiders, hail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at.
Even friends and somebody is that expensive.
Bill and all her grandeur. Gonna breathe fire today or not? Now, is that Chip or Dale? I'll give you a hint. Dale has the red nose. Chip has the black nose. And the king and the queen of Disney. In all their excellency. By the way, one thing I will say, just to put it out there, these shirts, this is a company called Roosevelt. You've probably heard of them if you watch Disney YouTube videos. I'm not sponsored by them. This is my first video ever. So unless you guys start clicking that follow and like and subscribe button, which I'd appreciate it if you do, probably won't be having any sponsored videos anytime soon. But these shirts are so impressive. They're cool as far as their design. You know, a lot of different designs. This is Steamboat Willie. And the fabric is light, it's breathable. And when you're in Florida, no matter what time of year, it can be hot. But I can tell you, especially this time of year, May, June, July, August, September, it gets really hot. And these shirts do a really good job of keeping you cool. They're very thin, but very comfortable and very durable. I've had this shirt probably 2 years, maybe, I don't know, something like that. I've washed it, worn it a bunch, washed it, and it still looks brand new. It hasn't faded at all. In addition to that, they are just very breathable. It's hard to explain like how nice it is to have this type of shirt versus something thicker walking around the parks. It's almost like it was designed for theme park use, and I don't know that it was. But what I'll do is I'll put a link to their website in the comments or down below, whatever they say in these videos, just because I love their shirts. So like I said, it's no discount code for me or anything like that, but if you want a really comfortable shirt that's just kind of fun, that you can wear at a theme park and get away with without people, you know, saying, oh, that's a weird shirt, because they kind of expect it here, even though these are very mainstream now. And you can wear them anywhere across the country and people think they're cool. But if something like this bold makes you uncomfortable, this is one place you can wear it and you're gonna feel at home, and it's gonna keep you comfortable and keep you cool. So anyways, I'll put a link to their website. Starlight Cafe is smelling fantastic today. Although their food isn't the greatest, it's okay, it's theme park food. It kind of reminds me of high school, you get the soy burgers. It's probably slightly overpriced, but it's a quick in and out, and it's not bad. It's pretty good. They have a lot of condiments and things like that you can put on them. But I do plan to do some restaurant dining reviews on this channel, as well as some Universal, Outlet Adventure, Epic Universe eventually. You know, various things around Florida that there are in this area to do, especially if you live near Disney like I do. You have opportunities to do these types of things on a regular basis, and as a Florida resident, it's surprisingly affordable. So as opposed to coming here on vacation once a year, twice a year and spending a whole lot of money, living close and having a Florida resident season pass as a Florida resident is really a blessing if you love theme parks. All right, guys, where y'all want to go next? What do you want to ride?
Monsters Inc.
What is it?
Monsters Inc.
Monster, you want to do Monsters Incorporated? All right, so do you want to do, I know you want to do the laugh floor, but do you want to do Buzz Lightyear? Or do y'all want to just do, what? Do you want to do the laugh floor and maybe go to another park?
That one.
You want to do the People Mover? Let's do the People Mover. That sounds good. The People Mover. Originally a concept for the Epcot design that Walt Disney had, which was the experimental prototype community of tomorrow. This was going to be one of the ways that people would get to and from work. Once Walt Disney passed away before this park was built. And actually, interesting fact, the Carousel of Progress is the only ride anywhere in Disney World that Walt Disney actually stood in. He died and his brother Roy Disney took over, completing this project. And while Epcot itself, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, was never built, there's various homages that are paid to that. Epcot, the theme park, as well as the People Mover, which would have been one of the ways that people got around. Also, interesting fact, one of my best friends, Joe, proposed to his wife Amy on this ride. So whenever I come here, I think of that. And yeah, it's a fun ride, so let's ride this. And as a note, the Carousel of Progress is right beside that. Usually a very short ride. You sit in it, it's like a theater, and they talk about the past and progress. I know one person specifically, I'm not going to mention her name, that absolutely loves this ride. It's their favorite ride. They can't wait to ride it. She's not here today, but she knows who she is. And yes, that is sarcasm. She actually hates that ride. But, and I'm not going to say her name to embarrass her, but most people think it's pretty cool. Excited to ride a People Mover?
Oh yeah.
Excited? Yeah.
Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland. Greetings
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5.
Attention travelers, your journey has been...
There it is.
I saw it.
Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of
Epcot, experimental prototype community of tomorrow that inspired Epcot.
ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny People Mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Borak. What's in the galaxy? Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
Space Mountain, if you've ever wondered where it is.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson at the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. I wonder if any popular YouTubers got their name from that, huh? If you know who it is, post it in the comments.
Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of
Carousel of Progress seems like it's due for an update. Not sure when that might happen. But stay tuned, I believe, at the World's Fair. And it's the, like I said earlier, the only ride that Walt Disney has actually stood inside of in all of Disney World, Florida. All right, guys, y'all have a good time today?
Yeah.
Yep. What was your favorite part about Magic Kingdom today?
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah,
like always.
Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor.
Haunted Mansion for me. So until next time, y'all say bye. Remember to unlock the magic, relive the moments. Until next time.